Hey, everybody. It is that time. It is our weekly show that we provide, and we're in the Near Disney YouTube studio. And I am present right now with the Prince of Real Estate, Mr. Elijah Lewis.
Great to be on the show as always.
And today is Wind Down Wednesday, right?
Yes, we'll clink through our Brady Bunch squares.
Yes. And I'm having a little celebration wine that people can get. You know, our Cinderella and her husband created this incredible wine. Really good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I got some for me too. You can get a Gypsy Moon downtown celebration.
That's right. That's right. Oh, speaking of which, we want to thank, um, not a gypsy, but anyway, we want to thank Dee Bellavati. He's our YouTube producer, and he created this very sweet jingle. Let's see if we can. Yeah. And so, speaking of fireworks, what's going on with fireworks around town, Elijah?
Yeah, just like you saw with our render of the celebration skyline right there. The 4th of July is something that we celebrate in the town of Celebration with our own fireworks show. It's a beautiful thing. Like if you've ever seen our pond that's right at the downtown, you'll be able to see the fireworks shoot right over that pond and
Yeah.
reflect onto the water and be very, very beautiful.
You know, it's very Disney-esque. You know, it never gets old to me because they've been doing this since the beginning. And, you know, you and I both have lived in Celebration for a long time. But I think at 5 o'clock or so, they're gonna have a DJ in downtown Celebration. Then I think around 7:30 there's a band. But at 9:20 is when these fireworks go off, and they are so professionally done. They're choreographed with music that's very Disney-esque. And what is also very well loved is that if you don't live in the town of Celebration, they do have a park and ride, and that's going to be going on from 4 p.m. until 10:30 p.m. And remember, 4th of July is on a Tuesday. So we actually do the fireworks on the actual day. And so you can park your car. It's at 215 Celebration Place, which is right beside the Malia Hotel. And then they'll bring you right into downtown Celebration because there's probably going to be at least 5,000 people down there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. And you have access to the beautiful downtown. I bring a fanny pack with some spending change or something if you want to take advantage of our shops and restaurants. And there'll probably be maybe some purveyors in the street as well.
Yeah. So what is everybody out there? What are you going to be doing for the 4th of July? Oh, I want to say hi to Ralph Nicholas. He's given us a shout out. So thanks, Ralph. But what's everybody else doing for 4th of July? Because I think Elijah and I are going to be in downtown Celebration amongst the 5,000 or so people.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Just engage with us in the chat. That's part of the fun of why we do this Wind Down Wednesday show. It's meant to be just a relaxed engagement with you on our channel, where we just recap everything that's been going on in our real estate work, everything that's kind of local news of interest. We're around a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. So yeah, just shoot us a comment, shoot us a chat. We would love to engage with you.
Yes, absolutely. And something that was big in the news this last week is that the World Atlas Group, they have announced the best small towns, downtowns in the state of Florida. And guess who got number one?
Yeah, Celebration was the first one mentioned on the list. That's right, and it's very deserving. It's a lovely one, and there are some communities when people are picking and we're trying to figure out which neighborhood is the one. Not every place has a little downtown area, even in like some of these gated communities, where just you can have that communal feel, that neighborly feel. People are out walking their pets and waving to each other, getting a coffee, enjoying shops and all that, lovely architecture and landscaping that's been done to make it very, very beautiful and pleasant. So it's a really good one, Celebration.
Yeah, it's terrific. So I think tonight what Elijah and I thought we would do is we had our team, our Realtor Dream Team, which, by the way, some of them are on vacation tonight. Some of them are on cruise ships. Some of them, yeah. So we are here to host, but we did catch some of them before they left. and we did a video to kind of explain a little bit more about downtown Celebration. So why don't we show that, and we'll be back right afterwards to answer any questions.
Check it out.
WorldAtlas.com just named the top small towns in Florida with the best downtowns. And do you know Mount Dora made number 3? I love Mount Dora. But let me and my Realtor Dream Team take you on a tour of the top #1 town in the entire state of Florida. It's called Celebration, Florida, the town that Disney built. So one of the interesting facts about the downtown of Celebration, Florida was it was built prior to the first people moving in. My family and I were here. We are founding residents. And how exciting is it that once you've got your home, you can already walk down to incredible shops, dining. But one of my favorite stores is called Market Street Gallery, which is right behind here. At one point, the original owners owned a pig. It was called Orville the Pig, and they had Orville's image etched on the glass right here. So if you want to come down and have some time where you're able to do some cool shopping, you don't want to miss Market Street Gallery.
Welcome to Gypsy Moon in downtown Celebration. Located in the heart of downtown on Market Street, you will find an eclectic mix of treasures in this shop, ranging from jewelry to household items to fine wine. And speaking of fine wine, you can purchase a very special bottle of rosé made by Celebration's own Celebration Wine Company. There's truly something for everyone in Gypsy Moon. So the next time you're downtown, come and take a stroll on in.
It's still one of the founding resale shops. It's called Soft as a Grape. And this is the location that you can get a tire that says Celebration. How fun is that? And did you know that when you shop in these locations, you're going to see a lot of people from the area. 14,000 residents live around Celebration, Florida. But there's plenty of parking, and it's free parking, and it's easy access. It's a nice walk. So make sure you check out Soft as a Grape and get yourself a Celebration t-shirt. And for a wonderful evening, you definitely want to make sure you check out the Wine Emporium. An interesting story. The owners of Five Guys, you know, that's a father and 4 sons. Well, they live in Celebration, and the wives decided they wanted to have their own cool, hip place. Well, let me tell you, this place is cool and it's hip, and you can get a nice glass of wine, and it's really great food. The bree's fantastic. They've got yin yang salad, they've got tuna poke, they've got all kinds of wonderful things. Chicken Alfredo. So check out the Wine Emporium. They also have wonderful entertainment from time to time.
Now, me and the fairy godmother of real estate have a soft spot for Italian food. Maybe because we've watched Lady and the Tramp so many times. And a new Italian restaurant opened in Celebration, and I'm thrilled to tell you it's going to make the moon hit your eye like a big pizza pie. Reggiano's is a high-end upscale dining establishment with classy ambience, perfect for date night, but they also have a great lunch menu, good for more casual pizza craving. These New York owners have a passion for authentic food, so they've imported the best ovens and ingredients to meet that standard, and try the meatball appetizers with their signature sauce.
The founding residents will tell the story of how Disney was so incredible that they were asking us what we wanted to see being built in this downtown area. Well, a diner was an absolute must. And so if you get a chance, check out the Downtown Diner owned by the Perez family, and you will walk away with a big smile on your face. They're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day of the week. They're at the corner of Market Street in front, and this is also the area where you're going to see a lot of the farmers markets, the art markets. There's lots of special events that go on.
across from this area is a lake, and that's where the 4th of July fireworks are going. So make sure you check out the Downtown Diner celebration.
And if you're visiting Downtown Celebration, dining at the Celebration Town Tavern is a must. Inspired by all things New England, the tavern is the perfect place to enjoy a lobster or a cup of classic New England clam chowder that even Emeril Lagasse hails as one of the best he's ever had. The tavern is also a terrific place to hang out with friends and family and watch sports and experience a really great atmosphere in Downtown Celebration. Hope to see you there.
You can get your sushi fix at Ari in Celebration. This hub for Japanese cuisine is a great place to gather the friend group and practice your chopstick skills. They recently renovated and have a cool new atmosphere inside. Whether you're craving tempura, hibachi, or want to use their portable little flame grills to cook up those steak strips, it's a fun place to dine in the town built by Disney. In the Sunshine State, there is still no better respite from the heat than sweet, sweet ice cream. Located right next to the iconic towering neon lights that say Celebration, Kilwins has your cold scoop of heaven in a cone. There's nothing like taking a walk around this town and drinking in the scenery while taking a lick of ice cream.
If you're looking to have a really fun, authentic Mexican meal, look no further than Avocado Mexican Grill. This Mexican restaurant boasts a fun atmosphere where you can dine in or out and share some drinks and good times with friends and family. So gather up your crew and come on down to Avocado in Downtown Celebration. You will not be disappointed.
The Columbia is a gem of a Spanish restaurant, a family-operated eatery that has been in Florida for over 100 years. The Spanish and Cuban cuisine is a favorite in the town. Enjoy the lovely atmosphere rooted in tradition, sitting inside or out. Their biggest claim to fame is the 1905 salad. Whether you're coming for lunch or for dinner, you've got to try it. It's called 1905 in honor of the year the restaurant was founded. And they have even hosted events like 1905 Day, where for one glorious day, in the spirit of fun, the menu items have the same prices that they did in 1905. Take that, inflation.
I'm standing in front of the Celebration Bohemian Hotel. This iconic landmark is the perfect place to stay if you're visiting Celebration. You will find beautiful lake views as well as top-notch accommodations in a gorgeous restaurant and bar setting that will enhance your stay at this hotel. Perfectly situated in downtown Celebration, you can walk to all of the shops and restaurants and even rent bikes to take a stroll throughout the town. So when you're planning your next visit to Celebration, you'll definitely want to book a night or two at the Celebration Bohemian Hotel.
One of the very best things about the Downtown Celebration that makes it our community's killer app is its dog-friendly attitude. They even have our four-legged friends on the logo for the town. And apart from the variety of places for humans to grab grub, Downtown Celebration also features delicious, decadent doggy dining. That's right, we have Wolfgang Bakery here. Stock up on healthy brand pet food or their adorable gourmet treats that look strangely appetizing even to me.
It really is amazing how many diverse options we have here in Downtown Celebration.
Yeah, so if you like what you saw and you fell in love with this town as much as we have, we are here to help with any of your real estate needs. If you have any more questions about the possibility of living here or anywhere within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, you can always reach me, Elijah, with Florida in Motion Realty, 407-922-0587.
Or you can always reach me, Virginia Carlson, at 407-487-9960.
Let's throw it back to Kim.
And at the center of Downtown Celebration, there is Lake Reinhard, which is right behind us. And a lot of people like to sit on the rocking chairs, get an ice cream from Kilwins. possibly get a coffee, because you can get a coffee at the downtown diner, but there's Le Macaroon, and you also have coffee available at many other spots, especially Starbucks, right? But if you want to know more about this town, please make sure that you go to our Near Disney YouTube channel, subscribe and like. You've got to check out my Realtor Dream Team, because they have a Wednesday night show at 7 p.m. And then we have shows periodically to tell you all the cool things that are going on around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. But check out this beautiful site. It's a wonderful place for everybody to enjoy, and we invite you to Celebration, Florida.
Take that, inflation. Wasn't that a great video? We are so excited that we have the downtown that was voted #1 in the entire state of Florida for small towns. And hopefully you see just a little bit of a sampling in regard to, well, I just kept going on, but I got to tell you, Elijah, that take that inflation comment was my favorite in this entire video.
Well, thank you, thank you, Kim. I get all my best corny jokes from my dad. I thought you were a ventriloquist there. I didn't see your lips moving, but I heard you talking. Like, so I was like, you got a secret talent.
Yeah. So very sweet. While the video was going on, we were getting some more beautiful comments. Kim Keaton. Do we not love Kim Keaton?
Oh my goodness.
She's sending love. So if, sometimes people say, okay, if a town's been around for 26, 27 years,
yeah,
and it's an original home, well, when you got the magic of a Kim Keaton who can come in and completely transform a house,
yeah,
she can come in and design. She's got incredible workmen. I can't wait. We need to do a video of Helena and Ron's house when she's finished, because I think that's going to be in magazines all over the place. But Kim Keaton is sending her love. And the downtown diner, Adrian Perez and his team, they're saying hello. We're very blessed in that video too. We do have a diner that's right in the center of town. And if you haven't experienced it, it's so good.
Those 50s diners are always just so charming, and when they get done as well as this year, they even have one in. I think you and I went out to the 50s-esque diner that was in Disney one time.
Yeah,
I even like ours a little better. So.
I do too. And I love. I really feel like that group that works in there, they're like a family, and they have fun. And you walk in, and you can just feel the vibe, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I guess this week, what we wanted to kind of highlight was kind of explain, as you already have, but for those people that are just tuning in now, what makes a town walkable. And Celebration, definitely, it's not that you have a house and you got to get in a car and you have to drive in order to take your kids or whatever to school. Here, you could walk to school. Potentially, you could walk to the golf course to play golf. You could walk to the diner to have a nice breakfast. It's walking. It's like a town square. It's not getting in a car, going to a strip center, and possibly not knowing the owners of a restaurant. I mean, we love Adrian. We love Susan Bona from the Town Tavern. We love Paul and Lynn from Reggiano's, and all these people are incredible people that it's a community.
You and I even did a video one time to emphasize walkability, where we took a listing and we walked all the way to downtown and just kept the camera rolling in real time and just had a little chat. And all of a sudden, before we knew it, we're like, oh wait, we're here.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to hit that point hard. This isn't like some gigantic city where you just have to drive and get lost in traffic for a bit. Yeah, there are sidewalks and little wooded paths and trails and bike paths that are just kind of the ventricles that are the lifeblood, going through our town here. Very, everybody has different, levels of walking tolerance before they need a little a sip of something. But I mean, very walkable and very easily bikeable at the very least.
Yes, and you've done some really great videos too of biking paths and everything. I would say you just hit a note that I think we need to talk about some more. Traffic in Central Florida is such a bear, and you don't really have, we call it the bubble. Celebration sometimes called the bubble because we do have a wonderful grocery store. Now we've got two Publix, not just one, you
That's
know.
right. Double.
And so when we drive on World Drive to go to Disney, we don't even have to get on I-4 for that. We almost have like a private road from the Orlando International Airport to get to Celebration. So there are some people that don't even have a car here because they feel like they don't need a car.
Yeah, that is so fun.
Yeah. And that's the reason why nobody wants to move out of this town. That's why the inventory is so low. But great news tonight, you guys. We're going to showcase two properties that are definitely within walkable, literally like a block and a half, 2 blocks. The other one's maybe a mile away. But let's start, Elijah. I'm going to share a screen.
Okay.
So let me pull up something for us. And we will be able to answer questions at the end for anybody that has any questions. But this property that we're going to show is, I think we're going to start out with 113 Croton Place. And so Elijah, if you will, afterwards, I know that you did a Facebook Live the other day. I want to say you had over 1,000 people that were watching, and you had some really great points, and I want you to repeat those at the end. But in the meantime, let's show Dee's great work and go from there.
Mm. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim, I'm not hearing you right now.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me now? Sorry. I was so excited about the video that I was like, okay. But wasn't that a great video? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great overview of the of that home, and I think it demonstrates a lot of very strong benefits that you can easily see. When I did a promotion of it the other day, I was just emphasizing that, you know, that we have had historic low inventory for a while. There was like just around 25 single family homes in all of Celebration, and that even that you say, okay, that maybe isn't, but then you realize that only like 12 of them were under $1 million asking price, which can be steep. But then all of a sudden, if you want that fourth bedroom, a 4-bedroom living, there was just 3 that just comes up on the market. And when you have that limited of inventory, it's such a blessing that a home with this much quality and this many strengths is available to you as an option for living in this town that we were just showcasing in the previous video. And you saw that in the front of the home, there was that like park area where you had some benches and some grass for like maybe some kids to play or to let the dog walk around and use some of the doggy receptacles. But then even then, you've got your own yard that was fenced in and grassed. Above, it was kind of cool. If you could like go to that image and pause, you would see that there's that triangle that they call the pie lot, and it's got two separate areas of fenced in grass that was in that. And the garage apartment that we showed you, you went up, it was only built 6 years ago. So it's very contemporary, very updated. Sometimes, some of the homes were built in the 90s, and some owners just kind of thought of it as just, rental income that, and they didn't want to put too much effort into updating it over the years. But this is about the best that you could ask for as far as rental income property in so many regards. You saw it had a private entrance to get in so that nobody's like coming through your backyard or having to go into your garage in order to access the unit. They had like a little balcony patio sitting area at the top where you could like put some chairs out and relax. Very rare for a garage apartment. And it had its own bedroom, its own laundry closet that had two different like washer dryer in there. So that's also a plus for garage apartment living. And even in the back driveway, there's a third little spot on the lip of the driveway to the oversized 2-car garage where you could advertise it as a dedicated parking spot to the garage apartment. I mean, you don't have to give it up, but it would be a very attractive selling point to get you that extra top dollar if that was your intention for using that garage apartment. So
Yeah. And if the price point is $798,000, which is very low for Celebration. Once again, the town that Disney built. And remember too, Celebration is in Osceola County. So Osceola County taxes are less than Orange County. So Orange County, City of Orlando, right? So your millage rate is about 0.5% more over there. So you pay less taxes. You really have a better location. And then we are finding so many people want legacy homes now. It's kind of something that, we find that a grandparent may come in and say, I want to buy a house that has a garage apartment in the back so that I could rent out either the house or the apartment. Now, they don't do short-term vacation rentals in Celebration, but they do a year at a time, and they make incredible money, right? A garage apartment would run at minimum $1,650 a month, $1,700 a month. And so if the family wanted to keep the house so that grandparents can come down and stay, or their children or their great grandchildren could have the main house, they could always be getting this income coming in on the garage apartment, or vice versa. They wanted to rent out the house, and the house is going to rent for more than $3,500 a month. And to keep the garage apartment, they could do that too. Or they could keep both of them for the family, and then just whenever family wants to come in, you can do that. You can't do Airbnb where you're renting it out, but if it's your niece, those type of people that are coming in to use the house, obviously that's a family home. And then I've even heard, it's really cute, I've heard some grandparents say that it just makes it a little bit more attractive if they live in Celebration, because the grandkids will want to come visit them here versus Podunk, wherever type of thing, that it's not as exciting going there, but they want to come here because we have Universal Studios and SeaWorld and Disney, and plus bike paths and swimming pools. And
they have a cute little nickname for those garage apartments. Sometimes they even call them like, mother-in-law suites or something, because like, so many arrangements where the family wants to just move in and just all live together. So that's cool. And speaking of walkability, just like 1 block from that cute little cul-de-sac that we saw is you're right by the South Village Community Pool in Celebration, one of the largest pools that the town has, and the Heritage Hall Community Center. So I mean, just emphasizing that walkability factor even more for this listing.
Yeah, and our HOA here, homeowners association, many times you'll hear of that in Florida. It exists, but everybody's contributing towards pool recreation areas so that you don't have to maintain a pool, but pay $100,000 to put a pool in. This one's just right around the corner. Ours is about $100 a month, which is very low. There are places that require you pay like $33,000 a year. Plus, you have to buy a membership for things, or if you're behind gates. So it's important to call an Elijah who can tell you, okay, here's the real cost. Yes, it's wonderful to move here, but you also have to remember there's monthly fees.
And we still have a great golf course that that you have access to. I mean, if you're thinking like I gotta get locked into this place with extremely high fees because I want access to like be a part of their golf club, uh, you should definitely at least give us a call and we could walk or show you the golf course as well, just to see if it fits you. A lot of real big time golf people who live around here have said that it's suits them just fine, and you don't have to get creamed with extra fees for like membership to that.
Yes, it's pay as you play, and a lot of times, depending upon the time of year, if you say that you're a Celebration resident, you get a special price. It was the last golf course that was designed by Robert Trent Jones Sr., and he did it with his son, Robert Trent Jones Jr., so it's a double whammy. And some lovely people from Celebration bought it after Disney had said, okay, what group now wants to own and manage this? And the gentleman's a billionaire. It's nice. And he loves golf courses, and he loves to make sure we have the nicest high-end finishes on this golf course. So yeah, that golf course is a big deal. And I think they have trivia night and bingo there and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little secret restaurant that maybe we didn't cover in the other Celebration video, the real hidden gem, is that there is a restaurant built into the golf course lobby area that you can go to and get some really tasty burgers there, and like they got a gift shop too. So yeah, and do trivia there as well.
Yeah. So I know, Elijah, you've also been working on not only just Celebration. So the house that we just showed is a little bit less than a mile to downtown Celebration, very walkable. But the next one that we're going to show is a condo, and it's literally right on top of Celebration. And you like it so much. I don't know if you want people to know where you live, but he kind of lives around that area.
That's right. That's yeah. That condo association community is the one for me.
Yeah, it's so nice. So let's show them. And we're going to do a special announcement after this video because our seller is offering something special. And so stay tuned until the end.
Okay.
And we will share that with everyone. Here we go. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it's called The Bridge, which is it's an iconic property, and it can't get any closer to downtown Celebration. We hope you enjoy. And we'll be back at the very end.
So Kim, we're having a little bit of audio difficulties again with this. So I think maybe just start to describe those features or those benefits, maybe just as we are looking at this and drinking it in, because the music doesn't appear to be audible for some reason.
So what we're doing is this bridge to be able to see sunset from this bridge. You're going to see reflections of fireworks. Everything's on one floor. It's a 3,000. Look at the floor and ceiling in this primary bedroom. You won't find anything like it anywhere. It's completely renovated, remodeled. So new flooring, new kitchen. Got a huge tub and a shower, and then the other 2 bedrooms have their own.
Hmm.
You have a garage, your own packed garage. So when it's in here, you don't have to worry about that. You go in that garage and you can stairs. Miracle amenities are some of the best. You have a concierge, you got center, um, private pool. There's office space that is spa and spas, and look at all this fun physical space that's available. You play the piano? Here you go. Lovely. So you walk right next door. There's a tennis court, and then you're headed over.
Beautiful.
Very good. I'm glad you mentioned that, Elijah, so that we could get some more information on it. But talk to us a little bit about what you like about that condo. And after you're finished, I'll tell them the big news from the seller.
Yeah, it's a one of a kind kind of a unit. People, when they're driving under, they see that like that bridge, they can't even believe that there's a residence built into it. It's just so charming. If you gives you a big chance to, like, put up a, a Christmas tree or something, to just be the one that welcomes everybody into the community. Those soaring ceilings in that primary bedroom, there's really just no equivalent to that in Celebration that I've seen. And just you get, just love how many amenities that you get for, paying your condo fees, which is something so special.
Yes. And one of our favorite realtors that we get to work with, because, when we've been around, we find, so Dana Hall Bradley is sending her best. We love Dana. She does a great job. Yeah. So this is kind of good. Dana will be one of the first people to hear the news. So that condo that's over 2,000 square feet was listed at 707,000. And as soon as we get off of the show, we are typing in, actually, I think it's in process already. It's going to be 698,000.
Hey, I'll take it.
And here's something else special too. Our seller is going to provide they're called Pixie passes for Walt Disney World. They're annual passes, and it's a wonderful starting point. I think during the week they might have some blackout periods or whatever, but you could tell us at closing, hey, I want to do the full-blown annual passes, but she's giving you a great start. And I thought that was pretty cool. So 2 annual passes, Pixie passes.
Wow, that's amazing. I like to get a Disney passes as a closing gift. That is a beautiful thing. And I think that's very exciting.
Yes, yes. So we're having lots of lovely people say hi, but I'm not seeing any questions from anybody right now. So unless, Elijah, you've got something that you want to throw in. I know we've been on air for almost 40 minutes now. So
yeah, we covered a lot of ground, and it's okay. This is a live show, so you can engage with us in the chat in real time. We scan it, and if your comment pops up, we'll say hi to you. We'll give you a shout out. We'll try to answer your question. But once this goes evergreen, you're welcome to just type in the YouTube comments or the Facebook comments, wherever it shows, and we will still have access to your comment and your feedback or your questions and engage with you there. So you have no reason not to talk to us.
Yes. And like I said, Elijah's telephone number is right under, right there. You can see. And my number is there as well. You feel free to give me a call as well. But we would love to work with you. So even if you're thinking about possibly selling and you just want to kind of get a general idea what you think your house might be worth, we can do an initial estimate for you. And then when you get serious about it, we're going to ask you to walk us through your property so we can give you some extra credits for some of the upgrades that aren't showing up with just the regular comps and help you get your house sold.
Absolutely. Yep. We love doing it.
Yeah. Well, next week you'll be seeing some more of our team. Probably won't see me next week, but it was a real honor for me to be able to sit here with Elijah. He's normally at the helm, taking care of everything in the studio. And
but got a better backdrop tonight.
Yeah, there you go. But I will see everybody on Friday. Just please subscribe and like. Oh, Karen Siggy, say hello. Oh, Karen, love Karen. Karen's great. Thank you, Karen, for saying
4th of July. Say hi if you run into us.
Yeah, don't forget about 4th of July. Yeah, make sure you say hi. That's exactly right. And there is a parade. Downtown Celebration starts at 9 a.m. from the 851 building, which is our town hall, and it goes to downtown through Market Street, and it's just a lovely, lovely environment. And then head over to the downtown diner so you can have some breakfast with our friends over there. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, have a great week. I will possibly see some of you on Friday for our show. What we're going to be doing, I've been asked to, oh, very sweet. Dana is sending more messages. Great video and incentives offered on your listings. Thank you, Dana. We always love Dana. On Friday, I've been asked as a fairy godmother of real estate to share what my favorite 4 homes are in the 25-mile radius. Yeah.
Ooh,
So it's kind of
wow.
like good housekeeping type of thing.
I would go out of my way to watch that content, because with
Yeah.
25 plus years of experience, I want to know what your favorite homes are. You've seen a lot of homes.
I've seen a lot of homes, and I got some really good ones that I picked this Friday, so can't wait to share that.
Awesome.
All right. Well, everybody have a blessed week, and thank you, Elijah.
Oh yeah, happy to be here.
Okay. Bye.